So this is the sample of my scoli image, and when everything stitched completely, they're gonna show you like this, but you cannot send it as it is. You still have to review to make sure they go like stitch it properly, because remember the human has motion, and then the motion can cause the blur. This is why this ruler is the big part of the stitching process. So to review it, you have to go to this button with the 3 arrows. Click that, and then all this what we work on. This one pretty much bringing one image from those 3 images after stitching. This button is to mag it. So this is like magnified glasses, so they bring you to the first stitching, because there are three images, so it gives you 2 overlaps part. This is the top one. Make sure this number overlap perfectly. You can see it, it's clearly, and there's no blur. That means that the software stitched it perfectly. This is why you need to check it, guys. And then this one, where is the other arrow? So after that, you turn off this, and there is a button in here. We call it the yellow button. When you click it, there is ... Most of the time when they done stitching, the software done stitching, the dot mark showed up. To take it off, you just click it and the green is gone. And then this is just to make it like darker or lighter. I usually only put the 50%, so it's like in the happy numbers. That's what it is. And I think that's it, how you check it. And where's the other arrow that I have to do? Okay, let's see. Oh, so this is 2 images. This is why only I want to explain to you. Usually when the patient taller, they have like 2 overlap steps, 2 overlap stuff. They bring you the first overlap, and then there is arrow, that this arrow, if there are 3 images, the first and the second overlap, this arrow going down to the next overlaps. In this case, the patient is not that tall, so it's only 1 overlap. So let's go back in here. Everything, if you already sure with the whole thing, so you're gonna click OK in here, and it's going back to the main examination display. And then after that, you always do the check mark in here, because this is a previous patient that I already reviewed, so the check mark didn't show up right now. So check everything, make sure that's the images you want to send to the synapse, and complete it. Most of the time after this, I always have the routine to check it in the synapse, because I want to make sure they come across. So that's the reviewing process. The reviewing process actually it's right here. See, so you can check everything, and then the check mark is right here. If you want to reject it, the stop sign in here, and then complete it. It doesn't matter. Sometimes it just send you like each images in one exam. It's fine. So sometimes it comes into like 1, 2, 3, and then 1 the stitch the after process, so it becomes like 4 images, and they know that that's just like separation of each of the images. I think that's it for the scoli, and for the hip to ankle is the same thing. So I think complete in here, and then they go to the synapse, and then you can close down the patient.